we're trying to get our needs met. Would you turn your left foot in and your right foot out? We're wanting to affect the world. And so what I have found is learning to do that and training to do that and practicing turning inside and see, okay, someone just said something to me. I turn inside, I feel triggered. What's alive in me? What am I feeling? What am I needing? That perspective is critical. So it's not just a technique. There is a technical part of it, just like yoga is part of yoga is the technique of asana. Turn your left foot in, your right foot out, stretch your arms. The technique is pointing to the yoga. So the technique we'll learn in our course is a framework that points to something much bigger. So one of the most powerful things that I've learned through studying this work is that communication is not about what I say. It's about what you hear. And I don't know if you did this growing up, but I grew up in the States, and we had a game called telephone. In birthday parties when we were kids, we would sit in a circle, and one person comes up with a phrase like, I like chocolate cake. And they whisper it to the next person, and it gets whispered around the circle. And then the last person says out loud what it is, and they'll say something like, the moon is blue. And everyone laughs. But you know what? This is life. This is politics. This is international relations. This is interpersonal relations. This is communication of human beings through this magic of language. What I say is not necessarily what you hear, and that can be the basis of tremendous conflict. So, Kristen, do you have something to share about your learning of NVC, your practice of NVC?
I do. I think, as I mentioned to you, my first encounter with NVC was in couples counseling, and the power of NVC was really helpful on a personal level, but taking it into yoga teaching was something really